EA, we need to talk. Recently, your actions have started to bring up the question of are gamers being played to question. You monetizing your games as much as you could, as well as you canceling a good game, canceling it so that you may shut down Visceral without any problem. However, there are a couple of things I want to bring in before we bring up the question, should we stop being fans of EA? And I will bring this into question, starting with the history of EA, why they're recently bringing in the monetizing program, and what we can do to keep our favorite or second favorites. Okay, I get it. Nobody likes EA anymore. One of our 25th favorite gaming company, and how we can save it. Trip Hawkins was an Apple employee back when the company had only 50 employees. He, however, was kind of tired of this as the home computer marketing industry skyrocketed. He then arranged in February 1982, to arrange a meeting with Don Valentine of Sequoia Capital to create a new gaming company. Oh, no, not EA. It's called Amazing Software. AS for the game, I think. Anyway, Don Valentine let him use his Sequoia Capital office and then started going nuts. However, Trip Hawkins created the company Electronic Arts, not Amazing Software, as obviously Electronic Arts, with a personal investment of $200,000. Very soon, however, there was new change, as Trip Hawkins was on a train with Joe Madden. And if you know Joe Madden, not the manager for the Cubs, but rather the sports commentator for football, you know what I'm talking about. They were on a train together, and then Trip Hawkins talked to him. Within 7 hours, they had a deal. Football game, Joe Madden, we're going on it. And it went on quick. However, there is something a little wrong with that. Because of one thing. The computer-generated thing. They were going to put it on the NES, but then it ended up they couldn't because of one reason, and one reason only. That, you know, Alright, but what we're getting to is the monetization. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that starts all in 2007, where the questionability and credibility of EA came into question from a little game called Spore, which you may or may not have heard of. Basically, Spore was this game with Will Wright helping out in it, which he created The Sims and SimCity, so that was freaking awesome, and it was too good to be true, and it was in fact terrible, and everybody hated it. Like, not many people liked it. It was very disappointing. And wait a minute. This sounds a lot like Battlefront. Coincidence? Well, probably not. History tends to repeat itself. And if history repeats itself, then we could be in set for. I can predict the future for EA, and that part comes in 2010 to 2011. 1 year, and well, you know. So, anyway, I can predict the future. So get ready, because I'm about to predict the future for EA, and how it may or may not be as bad as it looks. As well, 2012, EA got the rights to... Here, let me give you the basic stuff if you don't know. In 2012, EA got the rights to make Star Wars games. Awesome! They're gonna make a shooter game. Awesome! With dice. Awesome! And then it was kind of disappointing. Okay then. So then they appoint Visceral to make a new Star Wars game. A single player game. We haven't had one of those that were so hyped since Force Unleashed. Knights of the Old Republic. 2 games that were incredible on every level. And then Visceral got shut down. The fate of the game canceled. And then Battlefront 2. If you have not seen anywhere else on YouTube about how bad the monetization is on Battlefront 2, then prepare to see it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is crazy how much people hate it. Like, it's so crazy. I'm not going to talk about it here since everyone else has talked about it. But what I'm basically saying is that it got monetized, and it got loot crates, and it was not very well received. Everybody hated it. Therefore, it was purgating essential features as well. Darth Vader's locked. What the heck is up with that? Darth Vader is locked. Why Darth Vader? Why Darth Vader? Not Darth Maul. Darth Vader is the most important character in all of Star Wars, and you're gonna make us pay for him? That's freaking ridiculous, EA. Freaking ridiculous. I don't have any words for you. Go back to the Emoji Movie. Sorry about that. Anyway, I think I can safely say that the reason why EA is so quick to microtransaction...
Hey, shut up.
Ignore my sister. All the games that they've recently made is because AAA games are dying.
Wrong one.
They very quickly are. As well... Have you noticed that most indie games don't have any micro... Did you notice that no indie games have any microtransactions anyhow, unless you just buy the game? Well, except for just buying the game. I guess that's kind of seen as a microtransaction. I don't know. It's your choice. Anyway, that's because indie games are having a big sales guide. Also, that AAA games are very quickly dying. Battlefield is dead. Call of Duty is very quickly dying. Medal of Honor, dead. Dead Space 3, the first word in its title. Anyway, Visceral shut down, and it's very sad, and everything's shutting down because EA is sad, and now we're all going. And now it's our fault that EA is doing this, not theirs. Our fault, and they're just trying to stay alive. Give EA some slack, boys. Please, do it for the children. Do it for the children.